Hi guys, I just want to talk briefly, well maybe not briefly, but I wanted to talk about rolling your rain checks and the deals. It's worth doing. Some people might be a little hesitant or might say, well no, I don't want to do this, this is not what I would like to do. But it's well worth it, especially week to week. Uh, with the Venus, I went to a couple stores because I wanted to get the Venus razor for a Venus razor that was the $7.29, and every store that I went to, they already cleared out the shelves of the $7.29 razors, and the cheapest one that they had was like the $11.79. It was the Olay ones. So I got a bunch of rain checks, I think from 4 different stores. I travel a lot with nursing and seeing patients, so I have that ability to just pop into a store really quickly when I have the time. So if you guys go to your store, get the rain checks. Even if it's a product, hopefully it is clear off the shelf. Even if it's a particular product, like a certain brand of Huggies, let's say wipes, and you wanted the naturals or something like that, and there was a deal going on, and just tell them that, I wanted to purchase this product and get the extra care bucks, but they don't have the specific brand that I want. And, they'll take it out of the ad. Make sure they put the price on each of the product, because sometimes they'll do it later on in the week, or later on in the month, and they have it for a different price, but they have to honor the price that's on their extra care on the rain check. So make sure when they do the rain check, they put the price. Sometimes they don't always put the price of the product that is currently there, so I always make sure that I have them put the price. Sometimes it backfires on you, sometimes it doesn't, so it's up to you guys. Definitely, if it's something that is just, even if it's not an extra care buck, but they have the, let's say 2 herbal essences, 2 for $5, but there's no extra care bucks for it, you could still purchase the product the following week, and let's say they do have extra care bucks on that week, but it's 2 for $7, then you could still get the price of you'll still get your extra care bucks for purchasing the product, but then at the same time you'll get the price of the 2 for $5 that you got the previous week. So honestly guys, if you could get your rain checks, even if it's not an extra care buck deal, even if it's for a lower price, sometimes it's worth doing, because you can hit and miss and use it for other stuff later on in the week, like let's say the herbal essences this week. I'm going to probably go into that store and tell them that I want to get the herbal essences, because the store that I went to, that I don't want to say I cleared out the shelf, but I pretty much didn't have very much left, so I did clear off the rest of the shelf. I only got 6 of them, I believe, of the herbal essences. So I'm going to go in there, and I am going to get some extra, ask them for the rain checks on those, and the toothbrushes for sure, because they didn't have any toothbrushes the last time, and my whole transaction on Sunday was so long that I totally forgot about asking them for the rain checks. So if they do have the product, then I'm going to purchase them this week. If not, sometimes it's always good to get your rain checks. It's worth it. It's worth putting in the time, looking around your store, looking at the ads, seeing what is there. It might, like I said, it might not always be the extra care bucks that you might want to do the rain checks for. Sometimes it's just looking at the price. If you can look at the price and it shows that is a really good price, but there's no coupons for, and also being honest and telling them that if it's there on the shelf, it's up to you guys if you guys want to ask them for a rain check. If it's not on the shelf, definitely getting the rain checks, and hopefully getting a coupon that's worth doing later on in the week, or attaching it to the $5 coupons that we get when you spend $25. There's very many scenarios that we can do, especially at CVS. I didn't think CVS would have been a store that I would shop all the time, but I tend to shop more at CVS than I do with any other store right now. That and Target. Those seem to be my 2 stores. I really, really, really want to have RiteAid as my CVS, but for whatever reason, it's a little bit more complicated, a little bit harder right now, or if it's maybe just I'm just comfortable with CVS and rolling the extra care bucks. But with that said, rain checks is always a good idea, whether you get extra care bucks or not. Alright guys, I did just want to share that with you, and go from there. You know, week to week we have good things, we have bad things. Target seems to be really slow this week. Not much going on. I thought there was some Aveeno coupons. I didn't get any Aveeno coupons, but possibly maybe next week we get something. Not much else. RiteAid, I'm probably going to pick up some toothbrushes or something. But it wasn't a bad haul this week with CVS. If anything does pop up, I'll share it with you guys. I'm going to go get some lunch. I think it's like 1:15 or 1:20 in the afternoon for me. So I'm going to do that. I am going to Kmart, you know, with their double coupons under 99 cents, doubling up. You do have to be a member, you know, for us couponers. To be a member, you need to do that at every place you go to try to get better deals. So with that said, I'm going to be heading over to Kmart, seeing if there's really anything. We do have a couple coupons that are 55 cents, 75 cents, and seeing if there's any deals out there right now that I could share with you. Kmart's not the best place to go to all the time, especially with the high prices, but sometimes we'll catch a break and get something good. So I'll share that with you guys if I do find anything. If not, I'll talk with you guys in the next video, okay? Alright, have a good day.